99% black and Hispanic. And out there, I met people from Russia. I met people from Ghana. I met people from Brazil. And so it was an amazing experience. It definitely was a culture shock. I'll say that. Going from Roxbury to Provo, Utah. It was a culture shock, but it was a great cultural exchange, and it was a place where I could focus on the academics without much distractions.
So you studied what as an undergrad?
As an undergrad, my major was communication studies. My minor was business, and so
now fast forward, you're in this corporate environment, but you have not given up your love of hip hop, right?
At all.
And so you're balancing.
You know what's funny?
Yeah. Go ahead.
My love of hip hop got me into the corporate environment.
How is that?
All right, so mind you, I told you that I was a communication studies major, and somehow I got into the largest retailer of the world, the Fortune 1 company, Walmart.
Absolutely.
Working in a financial capacity. How do you do that going from communication studies? You know what I mean? So the way it happened is I was part of the leadership of the Marketing Association at BYU. And during a presentation, we had in the audience a whole bunch of executives from different corporations. There was executives from Payless, there was executives from Kohl's, and there was an executive from Walmart who was the senior vice president of entertainment. His name is Gary Severson. And during my part of the presentation, I talked about the Marketing Association and just the caliber of students we were. And my presentation mostly consisted of rap lyrics. Like I said, okay, for every good theme, you need a theme song. And then I pressed the button and played this rap that I wrote on marketing. Okay. And after everybody heard that rap, they got a kick out of it. And Gary Severson invited me to interview for a position through the through the merchant leadership training program at Walmart.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. So long story short, that's how I got into Walmart, through really hip hop.
Gotcha. So now we're here. Now let's talk about your book. Yeah. You got your book. It's called The Book of Rhymes. Tell us about this book. Obviously it's available on Amazon. Tell us about The Book of Rhymes. What's the deal with that book?
Okay. So The Book of Rhymes is my labor of love. It's a 14-year journey that started off really through frustration as a songwriter myself, trying to come up with words that rhyme together to complete a lyric. And I thought it'd be dope if there was a book full of words that rhyme together to eliminate the technical struggles when it comes to completing the lyric, and so that you can just continue to flow the creative thought. So worked on it, and 14 years later launched a Kickstarter campaign. It was successful. People voted with their dollars.
How much did you raise with Kickstarter?
I was able to raise over $5,000 in less than 30 days. And that's validated the concept to me. It showed me that people were willing to vote with their dollars, that this idea deserved to exist. And from there, we went from Kickstarter to Amazon. And so it's available worldwide through Amazon. And we were able to get into Barnes & Noble bookstores and have signings. And this is, mind you, 100% independent, 100% black owned. Because I originally, the plan A was the traditional route. Write query letters or proposals, submit them to publishing companies, and try to get a book contract and get into stores that way. I wrote about 30 query letters, got rejected by 30 publishing companies. And it hurt my ego a little bit, and it made me question just the merit of the idea. But then I took the different attitude. It's like, I know this deserves to exist. Exactly. Absolutely. So just kept pushing forward, and ultimately put my money where my mouth is.
Before we let you go, now, obviously we talked about the Guinness book. Yeah. But you also have a love of documentary filmmaking, and one of the things you're working on right now is based in your heritage, and you are Haitian American. Now, were you born in Haiti, or is your just heritage Haitian?
I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Okay. My father is from up north, Au Cap, Haiti, or Cape Haitian, and my mother is from Léogâne, Haiti, and I've been exposed to a story that is very near and dear to me that I feel that needs to be shared with the world. So the documentary film is about the impact on a country like Haiti when most of its educated citizens leave. It's about the brain drain. It's about what happens, what are the consequences when nearly all of your highly educated and skilled citizens leave. What does that do to those left behind? And this is something that's happening not only in Haiti, which is a country where 80% of its college-educated students leave the country, but it's happening in Ghana, it's happening in Mexico, it's happening in a lot of countries. And really, it's an issue that occurred in the black community in the United States, during the time of integration. It's a beautiful thing that blacks were able to move to certain neighborhoods and have more equal rights. But when we came from a point where in some of these communities black communities, you had a plumber living next to a lawyer, living next to a
police officer.
Exactly. It's like just that social mix, just that, black-owned grocery stores. Like that was a beautiful thing, and that's something that left the community. It's no longer there, and that's the brain drain in the black community.
That's a great point, because a lot of folks are talking about that right now, and as we're starting to do our history and our research and looking at the data. Integration actually hurt our community.
That part.
And if you doubt that, if anyone doubts that, you just look at where we are now. In our communities, we don't own anything. We don't own the gas station. We don't own the grocery stores. We don't own the pharmacies. We don't own anything in our communities. Largely, that. So it's a great point. And so to start with where you are, where are you in that process? How close are you to completing it? Or is there any Kickstarter campaigns or anything that people can do to help you get it done? All
right, so I'm 6 years into the documentary, and 99% of it is self-funded. I am at the point where I have enough footage to put together a compelling trailer and work on a website, and now it's all about fundraising, applying for grants, and working with funders to get the finishing funds to complete the interviews with the talking heads, because we do have a list of experts that we'd like to meet with. As much as we've done on our own, I have a very small team, and when you look at a film credit, you see a lot of names on there, but with this film, there's a handful of people that's involved, and we're doing our best to try to make this happen, because this film deserves to exist and needs to be shared with the world. But it could really only come to light with the help of a community, a village. So doing what we can, but next step is to fundraise.
So you want to spit around for us real quick?
Absolutely. What you need?
What you gonna give me, 16?
I give you 16. Acapella.
Let's go.
We ready for this?
Yeah. I'm just letting you know I'm not. Don't come to me like, now what you got, because I ain't got nothing. So I'm just. All
right. Say no more. Say no more. I got you.
All right.
Boom. They say it only takes a few seconds to make an impression. Considering the statement in question, I ain't trying to waste any time. Line for line, I'm your vocalist. Take a dose of this if you sick of being motionless. A lot of rappers are whack. A lot of rappers that say rappers are whack, most of them be whack. Y'all could quit rap. Don't nobody want your tape. Hand it to a gay dude for free. He'll say, nah, I'm straight. I flow leisurely, occasionally. Still nicer than most who do it vocationally. Not your drug dealing, slug pilling, thug villain artists. Plus most of them don't press triggers. They press charges. God's gift to Walkmans, Allah's gift to iPods. Please hold the applause. All it takes is one hit to make them wonder. To make them fans, make another. To keep them fans, then you gotta rock it anytime. Miguel.
Dope. Romane Armand. One thing, no singles, no albums, nothing. You just spitting for the fun of it? Just raise some money on like that. What's up?
It's my escapism.
Yeah.
Like I'm a corporate dude. Unfortunately, no shots fired. But I work in corporate finance. This is my escape from crunching numbers all day.
We're gonna work on that. You got too much talent.
I appreciate that.
Out here talking about, yo, I'm a rock star, bro. I'm a rock star. Don't give me no whack beats. I'm not rhyming on that, bro. I'm a rock star, bro.
Oh, who's that? That Philly dude, right?
I don't know who that was.
Yeah,
I don't know. He was sitting there with Ebro.
Lil Uzi.
And Ebro was like, yo, you're whack.
Yeah.
So anyway, man, Life on Circle Radio, Miguel Lloyd, Romane Armand. Appreciate it. So there you have it. Great interview with Romane Armand. A lot of respect for that brother. Look forward to following his career as it continues to evolve in the world of hip-hop, as well as that book. I'm hoping that book will make its way on bookshelves all around the country. Every school, every mentoring program will use that book as a tool to mentor a lot of kids. But from Roxbury to BYU, fell in love with hip-hop because of Black Moon. And it had great success publishing this book via crowdfunding. And let's keep an eye on that brain drain, because we know that's a big, big issue in all of our communities, where the best and brightest talent continues to gravitate to America's a great place. We know that, despite what people try to tell us. America is a great place to live. Has its issues, but we do know it's the land of opportunity, and so that ends up happening. But we got to make sure we maintain the relationships within our own relationship, within our own communities, to make sure that our communities are benefiting from what we're contributing to the world. All right, God bless. We'll talk to y'all next time. MiguelLloyd.com, brought to you in part by MyWordCentral.com. Look for the next podcast here in the next few days. Talk to you soon.